Hello, my name is Julia. We're in the London Borough of Haringey today, at the Coombes Croft Library. The occasion is a spelling bee, organised by the Tottenham-based charity Embrace UK. The spelling bee has been run by the group for over a year now. It is a competition where contestants' spelling skills are put to the test. They are asked to spell a wide variety of words with different degrees of difficulty. Participants are awarded prizes or certificates at the end of the contest. The spelling bee concept, as it is today, most likely originated from the USA early in the last century. The first recorded winner of a spelling bee was an 11-year-old named Frank Newhouser. He won Washington, D.C.'s first national spelling bee in 1925. Today's spelling bee was well attended, with loads of kids and their parents. Embrace UK's Youth Development Officer, Christine Charles Johnson, was obviously going to need some assistance to manage the event. Luckily, she had with her 3 Embrace volunteers, Howard, Gary and David. The event was a lively one, and it went on for close to 2 hours. The enthusiasm demonstrated by the young contestants had to be witnessed to be believed. In return for flexing such enormous amounts of grey matter, the brave and bright contestants were awarded certificates at the end. And one very young lady received a certificate for being the youngest winner. It's good to start them early, don't you think? We later caught up with Christine and asked her how the idea for the spelling bee came about.
Spelling bee came about and started as an alternative program, something extra for the young people who didn't want to do sports. It was an idea of from one of our colleagues when we were planning the half-term program in 2013. We thought we'll do something that could be fun, can be educational, something that can be flexible and a little bit of competition as well. It gave the young people a taste of learning in a different way, in a flexible, warm, common environment. So we chose the Coombes Croft Library, and we worked in partnership with Haringey Council, and Elaine, who's the manager, loved the idea.
How have the children and the community at large received the spelling bee?
Well, the children, of course, the main thing, and the adults, the parents became involved, and we did a competition besides that. So we ran a children's activity on one day, and then we decided to put the two together and increase the hours in an afternoon, and we had the children and families, and then we had the children alone, and it was terrific. The very first spelling bee, a 9-year-old young man at the name of Daniel, whipped the adults clean. He was so good, I had to challenge him to see how smart he is. And he won the trophy. He was absolutely terrific. He was brilliant. And this is learning and support, and the parents are done with them. And his brother and his sister was also very good. But of course he won. He took the prize. It was a glorifying day to see the spelling bee could be such a wonderful thing within our community, and England should invest in it a little bit more. So we're going to be investing in it. Yes.
Christine also believes that the event helps with adult literacy in English, especially in a community with people from diverse backgrounds and whose first language is not English.
We're taking it to different heights every time, very slowly, because it's about breaking or breaching the language barrier, taking time to be flexible, taking time to prevent people from feeling isolated. It's about inviting everybody in. The way the competition is done, it's done with improvisation and a level of flexibility that anyone, any age, any ability can join in and get something from it. And it's about bringing everybody together to see that, English, spelling, whatever language can be achieved. Education is a wonderful thing.
In October, which is celebrated as Black History Month, Embrace UK found a way to weave Black history into the fabric of the spelling bee.
We have topics such as Black History Month, showing of a film on Walter Tull that was delivered as part of the Spelling Bee Black History Month, and people saw clips and slides from his history. And he's a man of football. He played for Tottenham Hotspurs, and the slide showed his career and his life. And we took words from that slideshow and asked the group of parents, and there was a variety of people in that audience. Some people were from Spain and Italy, from Africa, from England, from the Asian and Turkish and Greek community, and it varied, and the children were of mixed nationalities. It was fantastic. So it will help. It did help, and it is going to help you even more if you're positive about what you want. Just join in and have fun. It's terrific. You can develop a spelling bee in your own home. Children were asking the adults the question. They were translating and interpreting as well. It was fantastic to see. So it covers quite a wide range of barriers that can cause problems when it comes to the diversity of people that are living in England. It's very important.
Finally, covering the event has been a positive learning experience for us. Hats off to Embrace UK and Haringey Council for organising these events. This is one example other London boroughs would do well to follow.
Let